What happens when you get into debt?
Because I don't do big gifts.
Ooh.
And you can't...
I'm going to struggle to pay this.
...or won't pay it back.
It doesn't matter what you want, sir. Unfortunately, that's the law.
We meet the High Court enforcement agents who are pushed to their limits.
Evil! You have to down to hell!
Well, I'll smash the window then. It's false imprisonment.
Dealing with desperate debtors.
Hello?
In dramatic situations.
You want to stand here like a big man.
Leave it. Talk to me.
Push me about.
We meet the people who are losing their homes.
I don't know where I'm going to stay for the night.
Can I call my mom?
Of course.
And their possessions.
The desks are going. Everything.
You're joking.
Because whatever happens,
High Court enforcement.
if you can't pay, they'll take it away.
A recent survey has shown that there are a record 5.2 million small businesses operating in the UK. But for every successful venture, there are many failures that leave a trail of debt behind them.
Brian O'Shaughnessy and Kevin Stokes are High Court enforcement agents. They drive over 500 miles per week, collecting payments for unpaid debts and seizing goods. It's 8 p.m, and they're on their way to West Moseley, Surrey, to collect a debt of nearly £6,000 owed by a small family-run business called Chameleon.
Now we've got Christian Reed trading as Chameleon and Melanie Reed trading as Chameleon. But the good thing is, it's in their personal names.
Because they are named on the writ, Melanie and Christian are personally liable for the £5,800, regardless of whether it's a business debt.
It's this one.
Yeah?
Yep.
This allows Brian and Kevin to enforce payment at their home.
Hello. Are you Melanie? Hello, Melanie. My name's Kevin Stokes. I'm a High Court enforcement agent for DCBL. I'm here for Christian Reed and Melanie Reed.
In terms of?
High Court writs for Merchant Management Limited Bathroom Discount Centre.
Did you realise that we're bankrupt?
Okay.
And they're included in the bankruptcy?
Cool.
Okay, have you got the paperwork?
No, but
We're going to need to see paperwork, unfortunately, Melanie.
you're not, because you have no right to be in here. So I'm going to go in.
Okay.
And I'm going to see you later.
Any bankruptcy claim requires careful investigation.
We're bankrupt?
No, well, you need to prove that. Otherwise, action will continue.
If a debt is written off, it will appear on an official list called an inventory.
So,
We're going to need to see paperwork.
And Brian and Kevin will have to stop action.
we're bankrupt?
No, well, you need to prove that.
That's up to you. But you can search it out.
Okay. Don't touch me. Don't touch
You're
me.
not allowed to come
I'm walking.
into my house.
Why not? I've got a High Court writ to be here.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't got permission
I've got
to
a High
come
Court.
into my
I
house.
don't need your permission.
The writ allows the agents unforced access to the property.
A lot of people, they get so wound up on the door that they forget they've left the back door open or something like that. So I take that as an opportunity to go and investigate, see if I can find a way in.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Okay.
Excuse me, can we just come into someone's house?
Big,
It's not about
yes.
size.
However, yes, it
Not
is.
about size. Oh, lovely.
Don't put your
No. How you doing? Sorry. Of course you can.
Get out now of my house. Get out
Don't touch
now.
me. No.
Get out.
Call the police, please. That's assault. It's
No, it's not. Get out of my
no.
house.
Got a High Court writ to be here.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Get your paperwork.
Let's see then,
Go on.
shall we?
Stupid, isn't
police,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, fine, call the police.
Call the police.
Yeah, we're all.
Because you're going to look really silly, aren't
Get your
you?
paperwork then.
Try to eat you.
Just wait for 2 minutes, yeah?
Eh?
Wait 2 minutes.
Don't call them, no?
Just got the paperwork, we'll leave.
Melanie believes that the debt is written off by the bankruptcy. But unless it's on the inventory, the agents have no proof.
Go, fat git.
Thank you.
Because you are.
Thank you very
You're a
much.
fat git. Out of my house.
Can I see your infantry,
now.
please?
Sorry?
Can I see your infantry, please?
Don't you see an inventory?
Well, if you don't show me, I'm going to continue with action.
No, there isn't one.
If you haven't got one, I'm going to continue with action. Okay?
Listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen. Because you're a
You
thick
listen.
shit.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Listen. There is no inventory, you big bully.
Okay.
Okay, I've got guys in here.
Yeah.
And you're a big bully.
Thank you.
Get out of my house. Because you have no jurisdiction to be here.
Here's my jurisdiction. To be here. That's very smart, isn't it? Now call the police. Yeah.
Because you're going to get out. Because I don't do big gifts.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
That was assault there.
Oh, really?
Yep, fantastic.
Hello, could I have police assistance, please?
Kevin calls the police, while Brian documents the physical evidence of the assault.
I'm a High Court enforcement agent. I'm at an address serving a High Court writ. My colleague has just been struck in the face.
When somebody's verbally aggressive to me, it's part and parcel of the job. It doesn't make it right. Goes in one ear and out the other. When it comes to physical arguments with people, it's a totally different ballgame. We're all family men, we have families, and we come out to work and we expect to go home to our families. But unfortunately, some individuals, they get physical with us, and it's really difficult. You know, what gives them the right to do that? Why should we go to work and be abused?
When Melanie returns, she has allegations of her own.
My arm.
Cool.
That's what you caused.
Okay.
Okay, so I will be seeking compensation.
How was that done, please?
By you restraining me there when you attempted to come in my
I restrained
house,
you,
and
yeah?
You had, absolutely.
You do what you need to do. They are coming, they're coming.
Yeah. That's what you've done.
Yeah.
So...
Let the police deal with that.
Leave our house?
No.
Hey, the police on their way, OK? So
Who's the other gentleman on it?
Is a Christian Reed and
Where's Christian Reed, please?
Oh, we don't answer to you, little scumbag. I'd suggest you get out of the house.
I'm not leaving.
You have to leave.
I don't have to do anything.
You have to do what I say.
No, I
tell
don't.
You
No,
to do,
no,
because
no, I
you've
don't.
made a massive error.
Let's not talk anymore.
No, I have to talk.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Oh dear. Red faces? Love it.
Yeah, it's from your slap. Can you show me where this debt is on this paperwork, please?
There won't be, because you need to contact
It's not on it, then.
the official receiver.
It's not on it then, is it?
It is. You need to contact the official receiver.
Nope.
Which is included
No, I
in
don't.
that.
No, I don't.
No, I don't need to. Yes, you do.
I'll be continuing with action today. When was your bankruptcy hearing, please?
On the 30th of September 2013.
13, yeah?
Yep.
This went to court on the 1st of September 2014, so it wouldn't be on your bankruptcy paperwork.
Yes, but it was to
No.
do with...
I'll continue with action.
well.
I'll continue with action, yeah, I'll continue with action.
Melanie hasn't provided enough evidence to stop the agents from demanding payment. She and Brian are at a standoff.
Do you know, I've met some characters in my day doing this job.
I've met some big shits.
Thank you very much.
You are one of them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to make you aware, when the police get here, we're going to continue with our duty, OK?
When the police get here, you'll be removed.
What started as a simple debt recovery case is about to take an unexpected turn.
The police are here.
Hi.
How you doing? Okay. Okay, I'll let her explain.
I'll tell you what,
her first, yeah? Fantastic.
And then my colleagues will speak to these.
Oh, no, I'll stay here. Thank you.
Well, we'll go in here then. Let's go in here. She's become aggressive, rude, she's whacked me in the face. I said, look, you know, that's it, let's just call the police now and go and get assistance to try and get it resolved. She said she was bankrupt. I said, look, just show me the paperwork, we'll cross the references and we'll leave. No problem, that's all we're asking from you. No, I'm not giving you this, I'm not giving you that. So I'm like, look, we can't leave here until we resolve that. If she had the relevant paperwork, I'd leave.
I'm with you, OK.
But she hasn't.
It's always handy to have police on site because they have to make a note of what's gone on, they have to do their own reports. It also, people think before they tell you a lie because they're lying in front of the police as well, so they could potentially get themselves in a bit of bother. So the police are very handy in this job.
With tensions rising and no settlement in sight, Brian calls the office to double-check procedure.
How you doing? Can I pick your brains? If the county court judgment was made on the 1st of September 14 and it's not on any of the bankruptcy paperwork, we can continue, yeah? That's fine. Fine, we'll continue. That's great. Thank you. Bye-bye. Right. Yeah, it's just exactly what I thought. Just verifying things with the governor. You know, the debt was accumulated after any bankruptcy hearings or proceedings, so they're still liable for it. So I don't think she'll be too pleased.
Brian's reassured, but Melanie digs her heels in. It turns out she applied for a second bankruptcy, which she thinks clears the debt.
This is from the official receiver.
Cool.
Okay, this is the 27th of February this year. Okay, 27th of February. There you go. 27th of February.
You said that 4 times. I understood that.
Yes, quite.
Okay. Can you get this paid? Yes or no?
No, I'm not
Okay,
paying it.
I'm going to start removing goods then, okay?
Listen.
The writ authorises the team to seize goods to cover the cost of a debt. Normally, the threat alone forces a debtor's hand, but not Melanie's.
Melanie?
Right, please listen to me for a second.
Melanie?
Melanie?
Listen,
The gentleman's trying to help you. You pay it now or not, or the gentleman will be taken.
Melanie,
And we have a
people.
bankruptcy order that protects us from this.
I'm just going to continue with action. I'm going to call vehicles and just carry on, because you're not going to pay it.
This is a deputy official receiver's letter.
And this is a High Court writ. You need to pay it. She's confusing everything, because what she's saying is she's got an order, so I'm like, OK, show me your order. She says, I haven't got an order because we're still trying to sort it out. So I'm like, well, you haven't got an order. We're going around in circles.
Yeah.
We're going around in circles here. Right,
After an hour, Brian's patience has run out.
Right, I'm going to ask you one more question. Can you pay it?
This is an order
Can you
that
pay this
says...
tonight, Melanie?
If
Can
you
you?
go against this, I will take severe
Hey,
action.
it's nothing to do with them.
Have they checked the register of bankruptcy?
It's not, what are we asking him for?
Have they
Why are you
checked?
asking him for? Why are you asking
Because
him?
you should be supporting me in my own
Why should they?
home.
They're here to remain impartial.
Go and check
Can
the
you pay it?
Go
Can
and
you
check
pay it?
the bankruptcy register.
Thank you. Right, let's carry on. I'm just going to carry on.
As Melanie repeatedly refuses to pay, Kevin decides to change tactic.
Sorry, I just got to speak to Christian.
He heads upstairs to search for Melanie's husband.
Hello, Christian. Okay, sir. To be honest, your wife needs to calm down a little bit. She's annoying the police now. You're more civil. To me, you seem more civil. I'm only going to ask you once. Can you pay this and then contest it? If not, then we will have to continue with action.
Just need to check.
Yeah.
I've got to check that, because the thing is, the something's here.
Yeah.
I've got to check that we're doing the right thing.
Listen to me. If tomorrow you are able to prove that everything you're saying is true, then obviously they'll have to refund your money. Okay? We can only act on information that's given to us at the time. We just want to get out of here, to be honest with you. It's upsetting your family. Just pay it. We'll give you your receipt. You can then go and appeal it.
But, I mean...
The hardest thing is paying it now because your wife's kicked off with the other guy and you're going to get it in the ear.
Before Christian can make up his mind,
Get out of my bedroom, you scumbag.
Melanie
I don't want you in my
intervenes.
bedroom. Look at all this paperwork.
No.
You're not paying something that they are fraudulently taking. We are bankrupt. Do you know what I mean? Humiliating enough. You know, there's paperwork and paperwork.
Melanie,
I've shown them emails.
Melanie, we're having a civil discussion, that's all.
Shut the door then, because I want that thug out who hurt me.
Let me just have a discussion with her a minute, all right?
Yeah, no problem at all, sir.
No,
Thank you.
come in.
Is he paid?
Right, he wants to pay it.
Yeah, fine.
She's just having a discussion with her. She's telling him not to pay it. He's saying he wants to pay it, so...
Well, listen, do me a favour. Give them a deadline, because I'm not... What time is it now? Because these guys got better things to do.
It's 5 to 10, mate.
Right, we'll tell her she's got till 10 o'clock to pay, and then we'll
Let
take
him have the
decision.
talk.
We'll
I'll
take
talk
the
to him,
decision
mate. He's a lot more...
Yeah, all right. I'm surprised the husband didn't come down and try and take over the situation and deal with it, you know. But by the sounds of things with her, she wears the trousers.
Hello, sir. We need to know what you're doing, because obviously the police want to know what we're doing, because
Well, the point is, we are protected under this bankruptcy.
I understand what you're saying, Melanie. I do. I really do.
My paperwork has more stamps on it than your paperwork. And in fact...
Melanie, it's not about how many stamps you've got, OK?
OK, but I think pretty much my paperwork here looks a little bit more authentic than yours.
OK.
It's now 10 p.m. and Brian's deadline is up.
Can you let them know? Are we on stage 2?
Can I just inform you of something, Christian? At the moment, we're at stage 2, which is notice after entry. They're now asking me to move to stage 3, which will incur a £950 sales stage fee. If you do not pay it right now, I will have to move to this stage.
For Melanie and Christian, it's decision time. Stage 3 has a financial penalty.
You won't be able to come backwards off of this once the...
Kevin, let's go. Come down. Kevin, come down. We'll go to stage 3. Let's go.
Your choice. You won't get the money off these thieves.
Kevin.
OK, right. OK, we're gonna move to stage 3. OK, we're gonna remove.
Stage 3, yeah?
Yep.
Right, start making infantry goods now, yeah?
One second. Brian, hold on.
What? I'm not...
Right, Christian, do you have the card, sir?
Yeah?
Christian decides to pay.
Okay, sir.
So what am I paying?
You're paying this one here, stage 2, which is the original 5,794.80.
But Melanie isn't happy. She's still fighting her corner.
I will pursue the fact that we have been...
Is your husband paying?
Yes.
Good.
To get rid of absolute scumbag thugs. Look at him. No, I'm sorry. But I'm protected by something. We paid, we actually sorted this out. This should never happen. And you are the scourge of society.
Have you got a different card?
But there's a problem. Christian's card is declined.
This one's just saying, please remove card. I don't know if it'll take that sort of card.
Mel. 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 Mel.
She's going to get herself nicked, mate, if she carries on for breach of the peace. Just tell her to calm down.
Your paperwork looks nothing compared. I have got 7 stamps on my paperwork up there that your colleague has just seen. 7 stamps. Your paperwork has 1. 1 stamp. I don't even think it's valid.
Christian finds another card, and the debt is paid in full.
Officers, it's all done. It's all done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, officers.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, officer.
Finally, after 2.5 hours, the job is over.
Do you know what? That was just draining.
Honestly, I feel drained. She's like a social vampire. Sucked the life out of me, mate.
Let's get these receipts done.
He's good as gold.
Yeah. See, he wears the trousers.
He wanted to pay that from a long time ago. What added insult to injury was his card wouldn't be accepted, so he paid on her card, so she paid it.
According to new figures from a major housing charity, the shortage of social housing in the UK has led to a record 9 million people renting in the private sector. But there are increasing concerns that tenants can be evicted without any reason being given by their landlord.
High Court enforcement agents Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner have a combined 60 years of experience. They often work in London, repossessing homes and collecting debts.
Henry Road, Barnet. It's a repossession. It looks like it's a flat or a block of flats.
Today, they're in Barnet to enforce the eviction of 3 tenants who rent from the same landlord.
It's 3 writs, all in the same block of flats. But, unfortunately, there are no blocks of flats. Oh, it's here. It's a set of houses. OK. Got that one wrong, didn't I?
It's a small housing estate in a close-knit community.
The first one is number 10. So let's go look at number 10.
The properties are all close together. It's going to be hard for the team to do their work without attracting attention. The first writ is for mother of 2, Jade Saunders. Even Paul and Steve don't know the reason for her eviction. There are no rent arrears.
Hello?
Good morning. OK. Morning. Miss Saunders.
Yeah.
We're from the High Court. We have a writ to repossess the property.
So I had to move today?
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
Well, there's been notices from the county court, obviously. You haven't moved by their prescribed
They
date.
told me they were going to give me a notice.
OK, calm down. Let's go through it. Let's just go through it, shall we?
I'm panicking now.
Don't panic.
Can I call my mum?
Of course. Yes, of course. No problem. Please.
She said they would give me a letter.
What normally happens is, with the county court, the
Are
county...
you taking my stuff?
No, we're not going to touch anything. We're not going to take anything. No, it's OK. Just take a breath. Take a breath.
Sorry, can I call my mum? I
Yeah,
want
of
my
course.
mum to come in.
No problem.
Jade knew her landlord wanted her out. But she didn't know it would happen today.
Get through to your mum, and then
She's
we'll...
just gone into bloody Morrison's. Mum, the bailiffs have turned up at my door. Can you come down? Thank you. All right, bye.
She's not 6 foot tall and very big, is she?
She's about this
Oh, that's
short.
okay. I can probably deal with that. No. What I need to do is impress upon you that you need to get your stuff together.
Okay.
Okay. So if you start doing that while your mum's on her way.
But
all right?
he didn't.
Okay. Whether he's done anything that he should have done or he promised you, we can't do anything about that.
That's so naughty of him, though.
We can't do anything about that. All we can do is deal with what we've got.
It's my mum. Hello?
Jade's mum phones back.
What? I've answered the door. I'm talking to the man.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because we are allowed to gain access.
No, they're allowed to come in anyway. But he's... Yeah, no. It's not that they're gonna... It's really not like how you think. All right, well, can you just calm down? Don't come in all guns blazing because the man's actually really nice.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Calm yourself down. I'll do this bit.
Steve's first job in the eviction is to change the locks, but Jade is still confused about the process.
And are you sure that I can get back in the property with the landlord?
Yes.
And nothing will be taken?
No, nothing at all. It's not part of the writ.
Okay, so nothing's going to be taken.
No, you just get your stuff together.
Arisha, come here, please. Arisha, come here, please. Come, baby, we need to get some clothes.
You need clothes, medication, mobile phone, and then if you've got any identification and that for the council office.
Yeah.
That's the important bit. Get into the council office.
Actually, open for a minute.
Jade's got 1 hour to pack the essentials for herself and her 2 young children.
How to do this PlayStation? How the hell does it come out of the bloody wall?
I think your mum's just come, hasn't she?
Morning.
Can you take this downstairs? Careful, because it's...
I don't know if I can.
I'll do it. Just leave it there.
Okay, because it's got a PlayStation in it.
That's all right. Just leave it there.
Please be careful with it. Okay, I've got all the boys' clothes. Well, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Arisha needs to go to nursery in a minute.
No, you've got to forget that, Jade. You've really got to think about milk, nappies.
Oh, nappies.
Yeah, see? I hope this landlord sleeps at night. I hope he's got a conscience. Obviously he hasn't or she hasn't. What they should do is come down here, speak with us, find out how this has all come about and find out who the genuine people are in this world. We're law-abiding citizens and we've got to go through all this embarrassment because of greedy landlords.
Steve's nearly finished changing the locks. But all the noise has alerted the neighbours.
Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today. I mean, I've got 2 young kids. What am I going to do?
Paul and Steve still have 2 more evictions to go, and no one knows who's next.
Hello. We have an eviction order for this property. We're from the High Court.
Okay.
If I can explain how the situation works, you've got an hour to get personal things together.
Right.
And then you can make an arrangement with the landlord to come back for the rest of the stuff. Have you got children here?
Yeah, I've got 2 young children.
If you take that to the council, because you've got children involved, they'll give you emergency accommodation.
Okay. So I've got to be out in literally an hour?
Yeah. You have, yeah.
Unlike her neighbour Jade, Kelly is prepared. She started packing after receiving notice from the county court.
Go to Grandad.
Hiya.
Go to Grandad.
But Paul and Steve's visit still comes as a shock.
None of us knew we was being evicted today. All we knew is that we got a possession order and we thought that we would get a bailiff letter so we had time to get out. Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today. I mean, I've got 2 young kids. What am I going to do?
Paul and Steve's presence on the estate is causing a stir. And there's still 1 more tenant to evict.
No, you're not from number 20, are you? Do you know the people from number 20? And you've got a phone number for or anything? I mean, with the warrant that we've got, we would just break in and repossess it anyway, but we'd prefer not to do that if she's... Hello? Yes, do you live at number 20 here?
Paul reaches Chloe, tenant number 3, on her mobile and suggests that she return home.
So how long will you be before you get home? All right, that's lovely. Thank you very much. OK, the tenant at number 20 is 20 minutes away on the way back.
When Chloe returns, neighbour Kelly breaks the bad news.
You got an hour
Yeah.
to get your essentials.
Yeah.
Medication, identification, children's clothes, your clothes
Yeah.
for a few days.
Yeah, yeah.
And just come back, make an arrangement with the landlord, and you take
Do you know how hard it is to get hold of the landlord and the estate agent? This is why I'm in this position.
They cannot refuse to let you back in to get your stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
As long as I
So,
do that.
yeah.
None of the tenants know why they're being evicted, but a neighbour has heard a rumour.
As far as I gather, this is not potentially not reliable, but I believe the landlady wants to put in like emergency housing. She can get more
For it.
out of that.
I'm sorry it's all of a shock.
That's okay.
There is no... It's not in our systems to actually give you a warning.
Okay.
But somebody down here said the landlords want to rent this back to the council as emergency housing. I mean, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no,
So
the
it could end
room-
up back here.
The rumour that was
Yeah.
rumour that was going round was that she was going to knock it all down and redo it all and then do it for higher rents. So she
Okay.
wanted anybody out that was on housing benefit.
Right. Landlords are now evicting people on benefits because of the benefits cap system and the way it's depriving them of 25% of their rental income. They can earn more money by handing the property over to social housing companies and their rent is guaranteed.
I don't know what to do because are we even going to have a bed? We won't.
Back at number 10, Jade is nearly out.
We won't have a bed. I don't really fancy sleeping on someone else's bed.
Well, take your bed in then.
If you want to. Up there.
I wonder if that landlord will give us the money back for how we've decorated it. The pounds we've spent. No, we've tried to keep the property in good nick, painting it. She's had to live with windows that don't work, damp down the wall. And if you think I'm saying this all for sympathy, not a chance. Because I will sort my family out, whatever it takes. But I just think they're just greedy. I can't carry anything, Jack, it's my back.
Okay, just leave it. Maybe I shouldn't do this with my foot, but you know.
Jade's mother still wants to know why this has happened.
I don't think it's for rent arrears, though. I think this has been, the court application has been because of the, it's the end of the tenancy.
Rubbish. That's rubbish. She wants everybody out.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just explaining how the
Yeah.
procedure works. It's not for rent arrears because the rent's been paid, hasn't it?
Billy! Which car are you getting in?
Across the estate, friends and family have turned up to help.
Hello.
So this bag didn't quite make it. And no, they won't fit me, before anybody asks.
Even Steve and Paul lend a hand.
If there's any problems with it, I'll change sides and I will actually,
Okay.
you know, I'll make sure it works okay.
Yes, I've got a lot of stuff up there.
But what you do need to do is to get, you know, a van and 3 or 4 people to help you, so it isn't going to take any longer.
I'll sort all that out for her.
Yeah. You need to go down the gym first,
Yeah, well,
though.
yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's okay, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thanks
You
a lot.
take care, sir.
Yeah, you too.
You can phone any time.
All right.
I'll answer the phone.
All right, lovely.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Good luck.
All 3 tenants face the challenge of finding somewhere to sleep for the night. Between them, there are 6 children who are now homeless. It will be up to the council to find them emergency accommodation.
According to recent reports, Britain is in the midst of a debt crisis, with up to 9 million people struggling to repay what they owe.
High Court enforcement agents Brian O'Shaughnessy and Del Anglin are on their way to Kent to visit a family who owe £2,000 to a vet.
So you'll find that they've had an emergency, they've rushed them in there on a weekend, they're out overnight, and they run up a bill. I know this because I've been through it myself.
Yeah.
Treat them like kids, don't you? Part of the family, you know?
Well, they are kids, effectively.
The High Court order gives them the power to collect payment today. If it's not paid, they'll seize goods to cover the debt.
Ah, 2 cars.
It's tucked away, wasn't it?
The person named on the writ is Sarah Ryan.
What's the matter, mate?
Initially, she owed over £1,000. But the High Court fees have almost doubled the debt.
Do you think they knew we were coming and left the door open for you? Keys are in the door. They must be in, for God's sake.
But to check if there's anyone round the back, first they'll need to get past the dogs.
Do you want to chance that?
Why not?
I've never been attacked by a dog, but I've always felt that they might do. What's the matter? It doesn't take much, particularly if you're looking at the dog and the dog's looking at you. Easy, chocolate.
Hello.
They say don't maintain eye contact, but I do because I want to know what the dog's going to do.
Huh? Go on, I'm right behind you.
I don't care. Listen.
Hello.
Anybody in?
Hello, how are you? You all right?
Not very well at all.
That's all right. Are you Sarah?
I am.
How are you?
Not well at all.
Okay.
I'm not very well.
My name's Brian.
Yeah.
I'm here on behalf of the High Court.
Right. My kids are here, my husband's
Okay,
at work.
no problem.
I've got an overactive thyroid and I'm really unwell.
Okay,
so I know
no
it's not your
problem.
problem.
No. Listen, I'm here to resolve it in the right
I know,
way.
okay.
All right?
Yeah.
It's obviously for one of the dogs, was it? You had some
Yeah,
care
yeah,
for
it
it,
was,
yeah? Well, we got a balance of £2,097 and 22 pence. No, it's fine, no problem. Hello. So which one was unwell then?
Bella, she had...
Oh, Bella.
I just want to see what they're still asking us for.
The original fee was £1,054 and 65 pence. Yeah, what they've done is there was a county court judgment made against you on the 31st of March. Now, what they've done is they've upgraded it.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And they basically, and they've sent us along.
We've got nothing. Honestly,
Okay.
you can look at my bank account. We've got nothing. We got paid last Friday. There's nothing left.
Um,
I've got £5 in my account, and he's got about 80 quid in his. And
Okay.
the car on the drive is a company car. The little car is worth about 400 quid. What can we do? How do I get around it?
If you don't mind me asking, how did the debt occur in relation to Bella?
For Bella, we couldn't really afford to take her in, but we couldn't lose her.
It was an emergency. It was like a hospital for dogs, isn't it? It's not just a vet. What did she have done? What was wrong with her?
She had a fibroid, like a human fibroid, which had got infected and swollen up. So she would have died if they hadn't have.
What was the payment plan arrangement you had with them?
It was over 6 months to pay them.
Over what? How much a month?
139 a month.
Are you not working at the moment at all? No. And your husband's working?
Yes.
What I'd like to do, Sarah, and I'm going to be totally honest, I'd like to look at your circumstances and finalise everything.
Mess.
Have a chat. And so fine, go and do that. And when you're ready, we'll do that. If we'll wait here till you're ready. Don't worry. We'll only us two will come in. That's not a problem. All right. No problem.
What's the matter, Scottish Terrier?
Hello.
Hello, boy.
That was a bark, didn't you?
You was having a go at me earlier, weren't you? Yeah.
Hello, Bella.
Now you want to be mates.
You wasn't very well, were you?
Yeah.
Hey? You wasn't very well. Hey? You wasn't well.
Sniff your ass, yeah?
Oh, bless. She's lovely, isn't she? Oh, look at you, eh? When we initially came up here, she knew what this was for. I think she just got a bit nervous and didn't want to answer the door. So our door was open. I think they were hiding. We've come through here, braving it. With you, young man, eh? And she's come to the door. She's got some medical issues. We're going to have a sit down now and look at her circumstances here and look at her income and expenditure, first and foremost. See how they're living. Right. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Let's go speak to Mummy, come on.
Sarah calls husband Ben to let him know the High Court enforcement agents are at the house.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
All right, baby, I love you.
Yeah, Kim.
Just let him know what's happening, yeah? Cool. Is he all right?
Yeah, worried.
Don't worry about that. A quick peruse.
If she can't pay now, Brian and Dell may have to seize goods.
JVC. Nice. This is the life, eh?
And Sarah may risk losing everything.
You had a bad time, haven't you?
Really rough time. It's been shit. Really. Sorry.
We'll deal with you the right way. Okay, so how many bedrooms?
3. Do you want to have a look?
Well,
Be
Dell, do you
easier.
want to have a quick look?
Yeah, I'll have a... Is that okay?
Yeah, fine, I'll let him go. He
More
can
of a
go now.
mess.
Don't worry about that.
I'll just have a quick peruse.
So, when did you stop work, Sarah?
Well, I wasn't working really for the whole of last year because I had another problem, which has then been sorted, and then this has come on the back of
You had a
it.
bad time, haven't you?
Really rough time. It's been shit. Really. Sorry.
Don't be silly. If you want to have a cigarette or take some time out, you're very welcome to. All right.
It's been horrible.
All right. It's okay. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Listen, Sarah. The only reason I'm asking is because we need to look at your circumstances. That determines how we deal with you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The agents have a duty to enforce the writ, so taking goods could be the only option. Dell goes on a hunt for items of value.
As soon as we gain entry, we're looking. We're asking questions. We're looking for the correct answers, and we're analysing all the time. We're always analysing and seeing what's going on.
JVC. Nice.
Once we've done that, we then make a decision. Again, people's behaviour and how they deal with us reflects on how we deal with them also. So it's the little factors that make that final decision. I'm looking at your whole picture, and I'm looking to make a decision based on all of it, yeah?
The few goods she has won't cover the debt, but since Sarah's been cooperative, Brian wants to give her another chance.
I'm not prying into your business. It may seem that I am, but you can understand. No, it's fine.
We are prying.
That's fine. I deserve it.
No. But it's just to look at the whole situation. We're happy to set an arrangement for you today.
Okay, thank you. Good.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
I don't think you're going to default it.
The caveat is you don't want to default.
No, because then it ends up coming down on top.
Then it comes back.
It becomes an issue then for us.
Because what we have to explain the formalities to Sarah. If it is defaulted, we can come back and gain entry if we have to.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to come to that with you, Sarah.
No, it won't.
Let's set an arrangement. What do you think, Dell?
I'm mindful that the figure that you were paying before, clearly you defaulted on that, which means there's probably not much point going much higher than that.
No.
Shall we do? Should we do 140 a month?
I've never known him to be so polite.
Really?
Excuse me.
Hey. People.
I tell you, he's brought the best out of me.
Stella.
She has, bless her.
There you go.
Hello, mate. Are you in the office? Can I speak to someone on the case?
Putting Sarah on a new payment plan might not be simple. As she's already defaulted once before, the client might not agree.
Please do. Yeah, on this number, please. Right. Fine. They're just going to try and get hold of the client now.
All they can do is wait.
Where's Bella? Bella? Hello. Hello, baby. All right, mate. Oh. Hello. Oh, bless. So is Bella on any medication after this treatment?
She's absolutely fine now, thankfully. Aren't you?
She's speaking. You talking? Yeah?
I can. Oh.
Hello? Speaking. No problem at all. That's superb. I'll reiterate that as well. Bye-bye. Lovely.
They've agreed to
Tip.
it. Thanks for that.
Say it. Let it
No,
out. It's not a
I
problem.
can't.
Yeah?
I'm a well-brought-up young lady.
I think you're going to pay this every month
We are,
anyway.
yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be a problem.
No,
Again, if you do and you see it come in, communicate with us.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so glad you've calmed down anyway. I'm happy that you've resolved it with us.
She's not allowed to get up at the table, so she's about to jump up. Bella, come here. Up, up.
Oh, bless her.
Oh, good girl. There we are. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh. Bella!
She's all right, don't worry.
It's off the table.
She's fine. Hello, mate. Do you want to write it for me? You can write it for me. It's not a problem. Well, your breath don't smell too bad.
Hello. Oh!
Told you. Enough. Enough. I told you.
No, that's...
on you.
I think she's saying thank you as well, I think. Oh, bless her. She's heavy as well. I didn't want to drop her. That's why I was like stuck. All right.
Thanks,
Good luck. Have a good evening.
We will.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Bella.
Do you want a photo of her?
Oh, yeah, I want to take one.
Good girl.
Oh, bless her.
Oh. Good girl. No. Gently.
Listen, that's cool. Don't worry. Lovely. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Sarah's been given a second chance.
Look after Mum, all right?
Yeah.
Give her a big cuddle, all right? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The test will be if she can stick to it. But if she defaults again, next time, no one will be so understanding. Next time, a dispute between neighbours has serious consequences.
They can't make me so mad.
They can, but it isn't going to be a 5-minute job.
Brian and Kevin face resistance at a kebab house.
Do you want to give the police a call, Kev? Because it's going to go when I start shutting this up.
And an eviction turns nasty.
This one, that one, both of 2 persons, they are evil. You will down to hell.
I'm okay with that.